Bro, the Lord is doing this thing. Like,
It is. Yep.
We're watching it.
you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Either get down and get put
Don't
down.
let Elon take over YouTube now.
That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
Right.
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
This is colonization. You know, what Christian Edomites did through the earth is beat down, brutalize, dehumanize. Edomite Christians did this.
John Calvin.
Yeah.
He's just one of them.
The doctrine of discovery.
One of many devils.
What was the doctrine of discovery rooted in?
Yeah.
If I get to a land and see one of these Israelites, I can just label them a savage according to my science.
Yo.
They're not humans. So when I got to the island, I discovered it. That was just another animal on the island.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm about to say
Exactly.
I'm going to civilize these savages.
Yo.
Doesn't the scripture say that David beat down the Gentiles?
Yo. Savages can't.
This is how they go through the planet Earth. This is how they use Edomite supremacy in Christianity to go throughout the planet Earth, destroying people, man.
Right.
I got you.
Go ahead.
The doctrine of discovery is a legal and religious principle that gave European nations the right to claim and colonize lands that were not inhabited by Christians.
Wow.
Damn.
It was used to justify the seizure of land,
Yep.
the imposition of Christianity,
And they use the Bible and the stories of the land belongs to us to force their superiority through white. You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell.
yep,
Go ahead.
the imposition of Christianity, slave Christianity, plantation Christianity, and the exploitation of resources. The doctrine of discovery,
Exploitation of resources. Meaning you're able to take a nation of people who are rich in copper, Zambia, for example. Okay, you're rich in copper. The people there should be able to benefit off of copper.
They don't know what to
no,
do with
that's
it. Let
our
us get
copper.
it.
God
They
made
don't know
that
what to
copper
do with
for
it.
us.
God made that copper in this land. This is a blessing to this land. This is what makes nations special. All right, even in the kingdom where we put the heathen, their lands, there's particular things that's gonna grow, but they're gonna have to give the forefront of it, the
First fruits.
the first fruits of it to us. And they're gonna be ruled over by Israelites. Technically, Israelites are gonna live there, but there's certain nations gonna be where they be. The earth is full of goodies, man. And there's certain people where the goodie is at. So that makes each and every nation, all right, or region of the earth important.
We're not going to succumb to that. There's not going to be their idols and customs that's going to overtake us. 'Cause
Right.
we're going to be made perfect.
Right.
When we first came into land, Canaan, we had to kill everybody and everything.
Right.
At least we follow after their gods.
Right. And this is what the Edomite is saying. He's putting that on him in a sense. Well, I have, all right, the right to do this because I'm a Christian.
So kill you,
Kill you.
give me that copper.
Give me that copper. And years down the line, you just started a war and all this destruction that came. Years down the line, it's rebuilt with all his corporations.
Man.
All right, his mindset.
Yep. All right.
And the people that were there, they don't benefit off of the corporations.
At all.
Man. It's just built on top of their
They're polluted and enslaved by it.
Right. You got my copper, you got my woman. It's destruction, it's fagged out, it's weird. Brothers, people starving, damn.
Yeah. This nigga still want more.
Yep.
The doctrine of discovery was based on a series of papal bulls or decrees issued by the Catholic Church
Right.
during the 1100s. All right, the unclean spirit,
Yep.
right, the Vatican. It says, these decrees provided religious authority for Christian monarchs to claim land.
Right, and to have land is to that's a ruler. A ruler has control of a land. On a land, you can do so much. Goodness gracious, land,
You can do a lot, man.
bro, you could really sustain yourself and stay on your land if you have a particular system in place and grow food and you have cattle in it.
In a
You can
cycle,
literally
yeah.
not even have to leave your land.
Yep.
That's how we grew up. That's how I grew up.
Right.
We didn't have to go no. We look peach tree,
Right.
apple tree,
Yeah.
plum,
Me too.
apricot.
Me too.
Well water.
You
Well
know,
water.
you know, you got your water,
Creeks.
right? All you got to do is take a cow to go get slaughtered if you need to. That'll
Yep.
last you half a year.
Yeah.
Then all the other cattle still growing, and that cycle continues.
You don't have to, you know, if you have cattle, it's not like if you have a family of 6 or 7, you slaughter one cow, you now with refrigeration,
Right, it can last
it can last.
for a
That
while.
beef can last.
You know, long time. Freeze it. All right, so, but you know, typically you won't last that long, but it lasts a long time. Now, I wanted to read this part because a lot of these modern Christians will say, well, that was the Catholic Church. That wasn't
The
Protestant.
Right.
Check this. These decrees provided religious authority for Christian monarchs to claim land and subjugate non-Christian peoples. The doctrine of discovery was also used by the United States Supreme Court in 1823 in the 1823 case Johnson versus McIntosh, which established that the discovering nation had the right to acquire land and establish settlements on it. So this is after they went and took over the West and took over those lands. So modern Christians, the Catholic Church, all of you devils are just what your name, devils, man. All right?
Imagine us having the power to just say Dallas belongs to us,
Yeah.
Man,
and just get an army and just take over.
man.
Right.
Years down the line, everybody Israelites on the billboard, just fringes everywhere.
Let me read this real quick.
Yeah.
Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
I'm rich. They get rich. When you Israelites are in the lower state and they got rulership over you, they win.
Yep.
They know how to flip that shit. They're experts in it, and this is why they went to Egypt. They went to Egypt, the Greeks and the Romans, they went to Egypt to get that wisdom, because under that Egyptian system, they had Jake.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
It's certain ways there's certain vibrations to put out where you can really fuck Jake's mind when you go to that Egyptian way. It puts demons on Jake.